So Denise Richards just got a facelift. We're gonna look at some before and afters today, but there's something quite amazing about it all. She just flipped the switch. This is the start of the aesthetic supercycle. And after you watch this video, you'll understand why, and there's implications, absolute implications for you. She did admit to having a breast augmentation many years ago. How common is that? Comment below if you know someone that got breast augmentation but won't touch their face. So common with women, but not anymore. Not in the supercycle. But was scared to do anything on her face. And then there was a transformation. Now, I've been telling you all for a while, there's a supercycle, an absolute supercycle coming in aesthetics, and no one sees it coming. But from globally, what we see, it's happening, and this case tells us a lot. Let's watch the video. I want you to see how she was scared of getting Botox because of one thing that could happen. We'll look at the before and afters. On the other side, we'll talk a little bit more about it. But as you're watching it, remember, a supercycle. And some of you feel like that's a bad thing because people are focusing on their looks and the looks make them more successful and give them more opportunities. And other people embrace it and love it because technology is getting better. So on the other side, we'll talk about it and you can comment what you think.
Denise Richards showing off the shocking results of her facelift, calling it the best thing she could have done for herself.
I've been doing this for a really long time, and I think I just wanted us to be ourselves. It's slice of life. I think a lot will relate to navigating the challenges.
The 55-year-old actress sharing the before and afters on Instagram, revealing she also got a temporal brow lift, upper blepharoplasty, a lip lift, and fat grafting.
Oh my God, lights, camera, and me without a stitch of makeup on.
Okay. There's more here I want you to see, but what you had was what people call, a bit of a misnomer, but they're going to call a deep plane facelift. So there's mini lifts. I always tell people, hey, if you're going to get it done, just do the whole thing. What deep plane means is at a certain point, you dive down deeper and you're where the nerves are, and that makes it a bit scary. And when you see people move a little different, that's what that's all about. But she did the right thing, and she got a full facelift because she said, she also had a temporal brow lift, but now she had a lip lift. Of course, not everyone needs that, but because the involution of the maxilla, the lip elongates, and a lot of times lifting it up restores the shape of the lip and the nice angle. However, obviously there's a scar there. Some people, if you don't know who you're seeing, it can look really odd. It makes the mouth look differently. And as you age, as the skin comes down, in some cases the scar comes down too. And then fat grafting. And the reason is, one thing we talk about on this channel all the time is a facelift removes skin. It does not remove the brown spots, the reds and the rosacea. It doesn't make the dermis thicker. It doesn't change the quality of skin. It's great for the neck and the jawline and lifting. But you need to add something for volume. So afterwards, some people, they don't go back to fillers, but they might do, of course, fat grafting. The benefit is it has a lot of stem cells. The downside is not all of it takes. So maybe 60 to 90% takes, but you need volume. You can't just pull skin tight over quote unquote old bone. That's why you got to take care of it. So she did fat grafting, but it's very common after that to then get biostimulators like Sculptra, PDRN, exosomes to help to create some volume, and of course creams. So you see, she had the whole thing done. Let's move on.
And me without a stitch of makeup on.
It comes after years of Denise being outspoken against cosmetic procedures.
I haven't done Botox or any of that stuff, and Botox I'm terrified of. I'm afraid I'll be the girl with the droopy eye or something. And it's really like a form of botulism, isn't it? Yeah. So I kind of don't want to put that in my face.
So you see, a lot of people have the fear of that, and it's erroneous in many cases, meaning, yes, a lot of the ptosis or the lowering of the eye that you get was very common before the year 2000, 2002, 2003, we learned how to inject better, but also there's just bad luck because of the way the muscle inserts over here for the eye lifting. But it's rare now, it's less than 1%. Just when it happens, you have a lower eye for a while, which is a problem. Much more commonly is a brow droop, not a lid droop, a brow droop because of doing toxin in the forehead. I have many videos on how to avoid that. But you see, and then people think it's botulinum toxin, which of course, while it occurs in nature, the idea is use less toxin than you need. It's not all bad, but that scares people because that's all over social media, all kinds of stuff about it.
She claims she's only had a breast augmentation and hasn't touched her face until now.
Why now, Denise?
Well, why not?
So why did she change her mind? Denise tells Allure, I wanted to put things back up where they were before. And as for sharing the result publicly, being in the public eye since my 20s, people know what I look like. A facelift is not something that I could hide.
So the question is, would she have hit it if she could? And the reason people get it done is there's all kinds of doctors that go on and speculate. Did she have it done? Did she not? When I travel in different countries, people just talk about it. It's a badge of honor in Korea to walk down the street with bumps all over your face. And that's coming here. That's like Rajani or exosomes or PDRN, all treatments that we do over there. The 6-step routines, you see people walking around. A guy came up to me in a Congress and he was bandaged up, had a facelift the day before. Of course, he started talking to me. I didn't recognize him. I knew him well, but he's all bandaged up. He came to a Congress on day 1 after a facelift that he had done in that country. Over there, it doesn't matter. So this is coming to America.
Denise is the latest star to share her youthful transformation secrets. Kris Jenner reportedly spent $150,000 on a facelift, which she calls her version of aging gracefully.
It's really all about the best that you make out of your opportunities that are given to you and that you're blessed with.
So we each have a journey, and that's exactly what it is, what she said. You want to maximize the journey for you. Not everyone wants to do this stuff, but the reality is it affords people, when it goes well, it affords people opportunity, it extends their career, they make more money. These are all things that are accepted around the world and globally. We just don't talk about it in this country. There are super buildings in different countries that are all aesthetics. 10, 12, 14, 18 floors, depending on what you want is where you go. It's all coming here, like it or not. As for the price, yes, I was in Beverly Hills just 2 days ago, and the prices are up about 30% since then. So as she paid $150,000 for a facelift, I talked to a doctor that was offered at half price at $150,000. So the regular price was $300,000. Why so much? Well, keep in mind, there's no consumable fee. You have an anesthesiologist, you autoclave the tools after a few sutures. But unlike a device like RF microneedling where they charge $100,000 for the device and then $100 per patient treated from the company, you're paying for the hands, the mind, and hopefully the look that certain surgeons can provide. And ones that are on social media and are well known that way, they get paid double and triple what other ones around the world. And that's why a lot of people are going to Mexico, to Turkey, to Thailand, to Korea, to get things done, Hong Kong. And I travel to all those countries. What do you think of the Supercycle? What do you think of her results? Would you get one? Comment below. If you have any questions, I answer all the questions. Subscribe here, stay tuned, watch this video all about how to boost everything using red light therapy. Keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.